Hi guys, it's Eileen from Now There's a Crafty Idea, and I'm back with the second part of our Lazy Sunday journal. And I've picked out all my bits and pieces to do a nice collage so that we can cut out some ephemera. So I have searched through the ephemera that comes with the kit, and I've picked out a few tickets and a few of the circles and squares because I thought we could incorporate them, because I quite like that idea. And then that envelope that I pasted the napkin, that's the word I was looking for, a napkin on. I actually tore up some pieces because I like the rose, but it's just too white, and what I might do is just distress them a little bit. And then I've got a piece of that lovely scrapbooking paper that we've used, and one of the sheets from the kit itself. So that's one of the pages, and I'm going to tear that up as well. And then this is the background page that I used on the back of them. I'm going to use that too. And then these are just a couple of collage sheets that I've made myself. This one I think is too dark, but there are a few little pieces that I might use. But this one I quite like, minus the mushrooms. I think the papers on this one will be much better for this actual kit. So I've got those. And then we've got this, which was should only have one piece actually. This is the stationery paper that came with that beautiful envelope that we've popped in. So I'm going to use the images from this as well, just to tie the collage together. And then I've just got some general pieces, and I've used this pack as well, and it's called Our Time, and it's refined, and it's a 6x6 pack. I'm trying to find the name of the company. I think Refined is the name of the company, and I just got it on eBay, and it is a lovely pack. And I've just picked out a couple of pieces that I think match the kit, and I'm going to use those in the collage as well. So enough talking, let's get started. So we've got our papers, and I'm going to make a little bit more than I did for the last journal because I want a few extra pieces of ephemera. So I'm just going to tear off a few pages so that we've got plenty of room to play. I might go see if we've got enough paper for the Go 5. We'll see. Okay, let's get these here, and let's get our first two pieces together. Right, I'm just going to use the mat just to line them up, because I don't mind the rough edges, but I just want them all lined up so that we're not going to go squiff. There we go. Right, okay, so we've got our glue. Now let's get our first piece. What I'm going to do is lay down the background first, and then use the bits from the collection to go on top, because I think that way we're going to end up having some, you know, you're going to be able to see the pieces that we want the most. Right, now I like this, so let's get this torn. Just get rid of that edge. It's just such a lovely thing to sit and do collage. I just love it. It's so nice. Let's just take some random pieces, and we'll get our glue. Okay, here we go. Piece number one, and we'll pop that across the middle. There we go. Excellent. We're off. Let's put another piece of this on. Might just cut it down a bit. There we go. So I hope everybody's been doing well. We've just been told in England we're still in lockdown for another 3 weeks. So that's a long time. I mean, I'm still at work, working in the care industry. We haven't stopped being at work. And it's a bit scary because we've been told in the next couple of weeks, you know, COVID is going to become a problem for the care industry in general. In homes, I should say, which is going to be, well, you know, we knew it was going to hit us eventually. I'm just going to have to be really careful and carry on with my little regime that I've got of making sure to scrub every square inch of me. I mean, at the minute we don't have any cases, touch wood, touch me ruler, which is great. There's no cases at the minute, and I'm pleased about that, but it is, you know, there's always the possibility, and you've got to be ready for it. I'm a bit worried about my sister because she's a nurse, and she works at an end-of-life facility, but they've been appropriated to help with the virus, so she's working with COVID at the minute, and bless her heart, I think that they're all angels, all these nurses and doctors and care work and the NHS workers and that. But yeah, it's a scary prospect. I'm worried about her. Hopefully she'll be fine. And she's been a nurse for a long time. She knows what she's doing, but it doesn't seem to make that much difference to the virus, does it? It's indiscriminate. Oops, I'm stuck to the page. Might need another glue page. Oh, don't rip. There we go. I'll move some of this over. I can actually use the rest of the glue page. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so, you know, it's all stuff to keep in your mind. But I don't know if everybody saw, but I was reading the story about Captain Tom Moore. What a hero that man is. He's just turned 100. And he decided to raise some funds for the NHS. So he's, you know, he can't walk very far. He's got mobility issues. So he told people that if they sponsored him, he would walk 100 laps of his gardens, which I think he's living in an assisted, like, retirement home. And the gardens are quite big. So he actually, you know, it was quite a big task for someone who has mobility issues, and he thought he might be able to raise a couple of thousand for the NHS. He's actually managed to raise, I think at the last count it was 14 million, because of the amount of people who have oh, what's the word, sponsored him. And I thought it was absolutely amazing, because on the day he did it, the regiment that he used to be in when he was a young man, they actually turned up and gave him a guard of honour at a safe distance, but they gave him a guard of honour while he did his walk. Isn't that just wonderful? I was just, oh, I was choked. And this man is so wonderful. And as I says, the day after he did it, I think it was the day after, it was his 100th birthday. So my eldest daughter said, Mum, you know what, we should send him a birthday card as a, you know, as a mark of respect and a thank you. So that's what we did. We sent him a birthday card from the Watson family, to tell him how, you know, how honoured he's made us feel, and what a wonderful person he is. And it's just, you know, it's amazing that there are people out there with, you know, the 100 years old with mobility issues, and he's still out there doing his bit and being a hero. Let's face it, folks, he's a hero. If you looked in the dictionary next to the word hero, you'd see Captain Tom Moore's face. What a wonderful man. So yeah, so we sent him a lovely birthday card. We just used you know, one of the online card people to send it through the post, because obviously COVID, and I think what they've done is they've opened up a post box for him, because so many people wanted to send him thank yous and letters of encouragement, and so they've opened up a post box for him, where they're obviously going to let everything sit, because, you know, nobody wants to give this lovely gentleman the virus, and then once it's all been quarantined for long enough, I'm sure that he'll start opening his post. Just amazing. I love stories like that. This virus really has brought out the best and the worst of humanity, and, you know, we've seen some wonderful things happening, some wonderful consequences, I suppose, of what's being forced on everybody. And you know, you can't go much further than that. £14 million for the NHS, and that's just amazing. I mean, he has medals from when he was obviously in the army before and fought for his country, so he's already a hero anyway. So I hope that you're listening, or you get to hear about this, Captain, more, because respect and thank you so much for your service. If anybody's listening, or watching I should say, and has any way of getting that message to him from me, please do, because you know, he's just an amazing person and he deserves to know how many lives he's touched with his heroic actions. So yeah, here's to you, Captain Tom Moore. And yeah, that's kind of a wonderful thing. So I enjoyed watching that news story. I think I'll add another page and see how we're going. Oh, thanks, sweetheart. You want to say hello?
Hello.
That's my daughter, Amy. She's just brought us some lovely food to eat. Thank you so much. That's very, very kind of you. So yeah, any inspiration that you can get at the minute, you know, is good. When there's so many things to be sad about, we need to keep each other, hold each other up, and find the good things, the things to be happy about. Oh, I like that bit. So, I'm trying to use the wrong glue stick. That one hasn't even got its lid on. Okay. I've already lost it. Here we go, guys. You're in for it now. She's gone. Oh, dear me. Let's have some music paper. And then I was reading about some kids who have been making up care packages. They've been getting tinned food and things and bits and pieces and taking them around the neighbourhood to people who have, you know, old people or people who were having difficulties and can't get out, or might not be able to get out as much as everybody else to do the shopping, because I mean the queues at the shops at the minute are just ridiculous, and you know, I can't imagine an old person being able to stand in that queue for long. And so these boys have been doing the shopping for them and making up these care packages and taking them around their neighbourhood. And I think, you know, sometimes you hear nothing but bad things about, you know, people in society, and oh, and the young kids are doing this and the young kids are doing it, and then you hear that they're actually doing that as well. So cheers to you, lads. You're doing a good job. I love this German paper. It's just, the font on it is just gorgeous. So yeah, that was uplifting too. I've decided I'm only going to read uplifting stories from now on. I know that we need to be aware of everything, but at the same time, I think we get to a point where you just can't take the negativity anymore, and it does become too much. Let's see, where are we? Use a little bit of this. And you have to have yourself a break. I'm not going to use the mushrooms, but I will keep those because they're gorgeous, and I will use them in another collage, more autumny, I think. I made these collage sheets for myself, but a friend was saying, I sent them to her, and she says, why don't you put them on the Etsy, you know, they just, and then you can share them with people. I might, you know, I might do them as a freebie on the Facebook page, so there you go. I'm gonna get them on the Facebook page, and then there'll be a freebie for you, and all you've got to do is pop onto Facebook and you'll be able to pick them up, because why not? And then everybody gets to play. So yeah, pop onto the Facebook page. I'll put them on just as a photo file, so all you've got to do is click the image, paste it into whatever platform you use, and then you'll be able to print them out and use them. So there's a freebie. Let everybody know. And if you like that idea, then drop a like on this this video. Because it all helps, folks, it all helps. I was thinking about doing was making up a big collage pack, because I'm always looking for different patterns to collage with. So, you know, it would be a good idea to have different collage packs. So I think I might do that as well. But these 2 pages will be freebies. I hope you enjoy them. Right, I think I'll start working with the actual kit. I love this image and I kind of want to keep it. Yeah, so let's see. Oh no, there we are. Don't want to lose that nice candle as well. I tell you, this kit is so pretty. Yeah, that'll be nice. Let's see, where can that go? Okay, it's time for another page. And just like that, we're ready for another page. I love doing these collages. They're just such a relaxing thing to do. Don't rip. And a nice way to spend the afternoon. Just put that on. There we are. Nope, because I should have been a little bit further over. Quickly before it sets. Oh no. It's just as well this paper is forgiving. There we are, that's better. And no one would ever know. Shh, don't tell anybody. There. Right. Choose a little bit more of this. Like that. It's a nice long piece, isn't it? Yep. So the weather's been a bit hit and miss just lately. We've been having an east wind coming straight off the sea. So even though it's been nice and sunny, by when that east wind hits you, whoo, it just reminds you straight away, this is the North Sea. Yeah. And it is not very forgiving. But the good part is I've been getting loads of wash and dry. Isn't always easy when you live next to the sea, because unfortunately as soon as the tide turns and you get a sea fretting, that's it, everything's wet again. So you've got to time your washing to the sea. I know, silly, but true. Right, I want to keep that one as a big piece. Can go there, can't it? Yeah. Right. Let's get some glue on. go. Oh yeah, that's nice. Now, where's our roses? Here they are. Oh, that's a piece of the camera. Let's see. We'll get you on. I need a bigger table. Too much white, I think, in the same place. How about that? Oh yeah, that's nice. I like that. There we go. Right. There's another couple. Let's get these on. Nope, too much white. Oh, dear me. It's supposed to just be pop it anywhere, but you know, there are certain rules to you that just will not be like surpassed. Oh, that'll look nice there. Let's bring that together. Just miss that little. There we are. And then we've got a nice big piece here, so how about we put that up there. There we are. Well, my glue hasn't come yet. I don't know if you watched my last couple of videos, and I've been desperate to get me glue because I'm running out. Absolutely. I wonder if I should put it there. I'll put it down here. So yeah, and it still hasn't come, and it's supposed to come on Friday. Today's Saturday, and then I've had an email saying, oh, it's coming today definitely, but so far no glue, and the post's already been, so I'm not sure. I guess we'll have to wait and see, because it's getting desperate. I mean, I went through all of my boxes and I couldn't find. I found a little bit of Fabri-Tac, so I've got a little bit of Fabri-Tac. That's something, I guess. But other than that, I'm glueless. So I'm desperate for it to turn up. So it's okay doing the collage because I can use this nice glue stick for that. But I'm kind of stuck for anything else until they turn up. Let's hope they come soon, folks. Right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I still want to carry on, so let's pop that up there. And then, lovely. Let's see, what do we have on this one? I like that, and I want to keep that as a piece. And I like this, I want to keep that. I want that on the final corner, so I'm not going to take that piece off. And I might actually take that whole thing. So let's see what we can do here. Right. I think that'll be alright like that. Because even if it gets cut down, it's still going to look good. Right, let's put that piece on. There we are. That's it. There we go. Right, that is quite close there. Let's there we are, and then we can put a little bit something in between to give it that separation. How about we use a little piece of this? There we go. Right. Right, let's get this little piece on. Oh, I can hear the birds outside. Must be having a bit of a battle. Let's see, shall we pop this here? Oh, maybe it's a bit further over. Oh, that'll look nice, I like that. Right, we'll pop that there. I think we need a new glue page. I'm going to have lots of tags to play with. Lots of journaling cards to make. Right. Okay, there we go. I'll just pop this down here. I'm not worried about that straight edge because I'm going to cover it. Let's see, what else do we have? Let's take these off here. I'll keep that little bit. And then, there we go. Where should we put you? Well, we could put you there and that's going to cover up that straight edge, isn't it? Yes. Perfect. I feel I'm going to need another glue stick soon. Oh, the apple trees have come into blossom. I've got 2 apple trees in my garden. And the only ornamental ones are not very big. And I don't get full-size apples off them. I mean, even if they weren't ornamental ones, it's not always easy growing apples this close to the sea, but oh my word, the blossoms are absolutely gorgeous and I'm just in love with them, absolutely in love with them. I'll choose a bit of this. So yeah, I've got those lovely flowers decorating my garden. I don't know if I've said in previous videos, but cherry blossom and apple blossom are absolutely my favourite flowers, and I just love them. And every year, you only get them for a couple of weeks every year, but every year I just so look forward to seeing them. So I was sitting having a nice cup of tea this morning, watching the bees buzz about the cherry blossom, the apple blossom, sorry, and it's just such a lovely flower, and it's nice to see the bees back as well. I think they've made a nest in the back of our garden, which is great because I specifically leave it untidy for the bees and the hedgehog, because we've got a hedgehog back there too, and he doesn't particularly like it being too tidy, so so I keep lots of old logs and bits of wood there. And I think that they've discovered it and made a nice little nest. So I'm over the moon with that, because you can never have too many bees. So yeah, I'd love to keep bees properly, but I don't have the time to do it. Maybe it's when I retire, that'll be a hobby. Plus I'm not sure if you need a special license for keeping bees in an urban area. I'm not sure. I know my my sister-in-law, when I was telling her about how I've always wanted to keep bees, and she was, keeping them in our gardens. I'm not having bees all over the place. I was like, you wouldn't even know they were there. They're not intrusive or anything. As long as they've got plenty of flowers to snack on. It's wasps you've got to be careful of. They're the ones who get bad-tempered in the autumn. But yeah, she's absolutely against the idea. It's like, okay, well, when I retire, you've got a few years to think about it. So that'll be fun. I'll be having to sneak them in without noticing. If I can get them in, and I'll say, they've been there for years, how did you not know I had bees? See, they haven't even bothered you. I don't think I'll get away with it. Nice thought, but I don't think I'll get away with it. A bit too close to that one. Okay, there we are. Oh, this is going to be lovely. It's completely different tones to the last one we did, and I like that. let's get some more of this paper. Oh, there's a nice little book and clock image there. That's lovely. We'll pop that along the bottom. There we are. I'll put it there. This one's taking longer than I thought. I might do some more of this off camera because it is taking a long time. But maybe it's in the next video, once I've done all the collage, I'll show you how it's come out. Oh, look at that, isn't that gorgeous? And then we can cut it up together and make up all our journaling cards, because I don't want to be too long on this video. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and I've had fun doing this collage, and I'm going to just finish off filling in the little bits of gaps, and I hope that you pop back and see when it's finished, and I'll show you. Actually, what I'll do is I'll finish the collage itself, and then when I'm putting all the bits of ephemera on, I'll show you, and we'll start from there, and then we'll move along to cutting it up for our bits of ephemera. So thank you for coming along, and if you did like this, drop a like, and don't forget to check out the Facebook page, because I will get the two collages on that I've shown you. I'll pop them on as a freebie, so pop over to the Facebook page and grab those, because everybody loves a freebie. And I will see you in the next video. So I hope that you've enjoyed it. Take care everybody, and happy crafting.